best tag team that you personally wrestled?
Oh, some good ones. I would say Brian and Steve were up there. In part, that's because of Steamboat. I was still following his lead. Well, all three of us were, but because he was so spectacular at what he did, that it was easy for three young, unproven guys that hadn't been molded yet for us to watch him. His routine, his rites, his ceremony every night was very unique. Uh, he would have a beer, never saw him drunk, did no drugs. And when it would come time, you'd think, when you're on the loop, he'd just say, let's do what we did last night. Last night was good. Let's just do that again. Never. It never happened. He would put a chew in and he'd get two coffee cups, one with coffee and a spit cup, and he'd go walk around the building. You see his wheels turning, and of course, we're all watching this, from a distance and taking it in. About 30, 40, 50 minutes later, he'd come back. I got it. We'd go into the room with him and he'd sit down. Okay, tonight is what we're going to do. And he'd lay it out. And the three of us are just listening and following along. And I think from his standpoint, he saw three young kids that were skilled, but were not knowledgeable. And he would just nip and tuck it here and there. If you watch closely in matches with him, you can see what a mark I am, because there's points in the match when he's in there, I just sort of, I'm watching like a match. I got a front row seat. And Steamer would take a bump and he would sit up and do this and then go back. Well, when he covered his face up, what he would do is he'd go, get into the match, partner, and go back down. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to work out here. I'm supposed to be doing something out here, right? But I'm watching him because he was like, I always say it, but he was like a conductor. He could stand that audience up what he wanted. He could sit them down. If he wanted that corner to pop, he would get that corner to pop. And I would watch this and go, it's like a magic trick. It's like he's cutting a lady in half or something. How's he doing that? And we would just slowly suck in what he was doing. But all of those matches that the three of us had with Steamboat was us following his lead. And at some point you start to say, okay, he's pushed you a bit more. He's raised the bar a bit more. And we were following along and learning as we went. Didn't realize it at the time. And just really, it was great to meet Dominic when I did. It was amazing to meet Bruno when I did a young formative years of my entering into the business. But Steamboat is who taught me, Brian and Steve, how to be main eventers. And I'll be forever thankful to him and respective of him because of that. And I think Steve would tell you the same thing. And if Brian were here, he'd say the same thing.